we are playing. So let's go and see what Stone Cold Steve Austin now.
Oh man, that was wild. The results don't even matter when you're... It's about the moment here, and what a moment that was. Now that I got my ECW experience taken care of, I have my sights set on a man that many consider my dream opponent. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Just whipped your ass!
We do not back down from anybody, always ready to fight. Talking trash on an Attitude Era Raw against a prime rattlesnake simply wasn't in the cards for my career, but at least with slingshot technology I can make this happen.
Welcome to the stream, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe the stream. And please subscribe to the channel, especially because I soon want to do face cam. With the enough subscriber, I would be able to do that. So please subscribe. Special edition.
We can have this all take place. Are you going to back me up and try to take down Stone Cold? Or do you think Steve Austin has my number? No matter what you choose, I'm going to do my best to take the head off the snake.
Son, you're looking at the best there is.
Let's play with the Stone Cold Steve Austin right now. So here comes. Look in my eyes, what do you see? See, it's my personality. Here we can control the pyro. Look at the blast. Welcome to the stream. Whoever is watching, please let me know from which part of the country you are watching. Say hi and welcome to the stream. Love you so much. Cult of personality and the cult of personality and the cult of personality. Na 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 na. All right.
Like the Texas rattlesnake. But that's exactly what Punk came here for.
Look, this pyro. We can control the pyro in 2K26. This is really amazing. And come on, this looks so cool. It's under our control. अब इसके मुंह पे आग लगता अगर ये a camera angle. We can see all the camera angles.
Punk's dreamed of this chance to stare down Steve Austin.
Isn't this amazing? Oh no, I skipped the Stone Cold Steve Austin entrance. Okay, no problem. Oh, I'm great, bro. How are you? Are you?
No holds barred between CM Punk and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Talk about hard-headed competitors who insist on playing by their own rules. Austin and Punk
Okay.
would be a tag team made in heaven if either of them could stand working with
Oh no.
somebody else. But sometimes it's similarities like that.
Right now I'm playing with Stone Cold Steve Austin and which I have to bust open.
Get a chance to see who the
Flash of
biggest
Italy. वो क्या है, bro?
WWE is. When chatting with CM Punk, Stone Cold
Football है
Steve
क्या?
Austin said there's no quote-unquote time shift that Punk can take to put himself back in the Attitude Era. But right now, he's facing perhaps the best of that era. And Austin is in the best shape of his life for this battle. I question the Stone Cold's usage of the
मैं football देखता. Oh,
but there's no denying
really?
he knows how to brawl, how to fight with attitude. If Punk can overcome Austin in a no-holds-barred scenario, there will be no doubt
Nice guy.
against old Stone Cold. Punk has to realize that he can't count as much on his toughness here tonight as usual. Punk's a resilient guy, but Austin's offense can stop anyone dead in their tracks and have them begging for mercy. Punk might want to stay elusive and give Stone Cold the runaround. Uncorked a big punch. Something we've discussed before is that Punk represents the best of the modern era. And Austin, the best of the Attitude Era.
Let's bring cheer.
Proven they can hang with the others' contemporaries. You're right about that, Cole. Who can forget when Austin Austin came out of retirement and defeated Kevin Owens in a main event battle at WrestleMania 38, which was also a no-holds-barred match, I might add.
That was definitely impressive, guys, but look at the list of competitors that Punk has stood toe-to-toe with in the ring. Kane, Triple H,
ये तो showcase है.
and The Undertaker.
Let's see. Part.
But what's undeniable is that Punk is not fazed whatsoever by the legend that accompanies the biggest names of the Attitude Era.
Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
इससे मारता हूँ डंडे से. इससे सफर खुल जाएगा.
Momentum is running away from Punk.
Austin is just stomping Punk down without any hesitation.
Just wailing away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn dangerous. Getting back into the ring now. From way up, diving double axe handle. When asked about the locker room of Punk's prime, Steve Austin was a bit dismissive, saying he'd only need one or two moves to
बस
beat him.
CM Punk Oaken. Wow, Brock versus Oba. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Make sure you subscribe the channel. And love you all. Thank you so much for the watching. Oh, what is this? Right now I'm playing 2K26.
Also an echelon above first ballot Hall of Famers like Punk. Kick, wow, stunner.
Austin got all of it. Relentless offense from Steve Austin. Punk has no answer for Austin's pure
आज है क्या मैच रोमन वर्सेस फाटू?
Once again, Punk taking things outside.
Punk now with a quick duck.
Oh, it's Anaconda Vice.
He converts it into the Anaconda Vice.
This isn't even about gaining a victory at this point. It's about making sure your opponent. A couple of knees there.
Oh wow, amazing यार. अच्छा जेकब फाटू यार मेरे को कुछ खास ऐसा लगता नहीं है पर्सनली because you know एक सेकंड.
What's he hoping to find down there?
Looks like he's opting for old. Faithful here, the Steve.
And that'll put an abrupt end to his little one-man show. Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle. Good night. Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way. When asked about facing CM Punk, Austin claimed that he would push and prod to get the best out of Punk. We've seen Punk sink to in order to secure a win, but I do not doubt the words of the Rattlesnake. When you're in the ring against Austin, you have to be at your best. And CM Punk will certainly need to compete at his highest level to date. Roll up here. And he kicks out of the pin and one. Not quite enough to put him away.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Go to sleep.
And Austin is out.
Going for the pin. Is this over?
What a kick out at two.
Austin may be stubborn as hell, but that stubbornness just saved him here. The Texas Rattlesnake defiant to the bitter end.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count. Absorbing the pain of another attack to the head. He could be dazed.
And once again, that has to ensure victory.
Oh, got Austin back. Stone Cold reverses.
Austin going big. Stunner. Austin got all of it.
Goes for the pin. Shoulder
not over yet. Start the chants. This is awesome.
These two Hellraisers are blowing the roof off this place.
And the WWE Universe is loving every second of it. And Austin showing no signs of slowing. Austin with some agility.
Thunderous clothesline. Connects with a home run worthy hit. Bang!
And averting damage there.
Oh! Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here. Holding nothing back, striking over and over again.
Kick, wow!
Stunner! Stone Cold with a stunner! CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
Stone Cold comes out on top. CM Punk has been defeated.
Here is your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Stone Cold Steve Austin. Still the toughest, meanest SOB around. Even CM Punk couldn't get the better of him. Just goes to show what a singular talent Austin is. CM Punk might be the best in the world. He might be tough as nails. But the Texas Rattlesnake is just a different kind of animal. You got that right.
I have one last personal dream match that I'd like to make happen. And since I'm the one controlling the fancy fantasy time travel computer today, it's exactly what we're gonna do. He dominated the cruiserweight scene in WCW, then joined WWE, where he captured European, Intercontinental, and Tag Team Championships in short order. Eddie Guerrero was pure magic in the ring. And while I was still on the indie circuit, I watched Eddie return to WWE,
sorry for
using his Latino heat to do the unthinkable. Capture the WWE Championship.
इसका तो अभी पूरा माई फैक्शन है, मतलब पूरा अभी इसका स्टोरी रहता है. देखो अभी बहुत सारे इसके ड्रीम मैचेस में हैं. एडी गेरेरो, इसमें बेसिकली प्लेयर्स अनलॉक करना होता है. ठीक है.
Let Slingshot Tech make the impossible
Rip
possible.
Eddie Guerrero.
Just like my matches against Cactus Jack and Stone Cold, who you choose is on you. No matter who you choose and no matter what happens in the ring, we're still cool. And Eddie Guerrero will forever be loved and missed. Viva la Lasso, my friend.
The legend Eddie Guerrero. Welcome to the stream. So whosoever is watching, please subscribe the channel and wait till I provide you face cam. I really want to do face cam, but I need some subscriber to do that. So please subscribe the channel so that I could meet the parameters. Thank you so much. Cause of personality. So far I have unlocked all the variant of CM Punk, and I'm really excited what comes next. Because here we can control the pyro. Wow. Sure bro, no problemo. To the skip the video Lamar. Viva la raza. Vivo the last star. Vale, let's start.
Two of the biggest personalities in WWE colliding here tonight in Chicago. This might be the biggest match of the year. You can tell there's a lot of respect between
Algo tienes que hablar español.
idolized that he is a teenager, and then the two cross paths.
Déjamelo usted, por favor.
But even with mutual respect, I expect the rules to be tested tonight.
Oh, we know Eddie will do that.
Vale.
And Punk has shown he'll adapt when necessary.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop.
DDT.
You know, so often when we have these dream matches, there's some sort of stipulation.
Going for
Suicide dive! Whatever it takes to win.
Like a heat-seeking missile, hit the target right on the mark.
two men that are the epitome of resilience. Punk and Eddie always fight with everything until that final bell.
This is going to be as much a psychological match as it is a physical one. I'm sure Eddie is looking to lie, cheat, and steal his way to victory here.
Come on, get up.
That Punk can plan for that.
There we go.
Double axe handle connects. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Punk proving he's seen this movie before, and Eddie can't find an opening here.
Oh.
The knees caught him. Could be a turning point.
क्यों क्या हो गया भाई?
CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, two of the best ever do to that ring. They've crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Indeed, Cole. These two men engaged in multiple battles on the independent circuit during Eddie's brief time away from WWE when Punk was still an in-ring rookie. Punk's raw skills at that point sharpened Eddie enough for Eddie to return to WWE and become a world champion.
But now Punk has the skills and in-ring knowledge that equals that of Latino Heat. So you better believe Punk is determined to prove he's the better competitor tonight.
Blast off! Bam! A steady stream of moves taking out Eddie.
Punk is not taking his
Achha.
eyes off Eddie for a second, and it is paying off.
CM Punk and Eddie Guerrero had a few matches with
हाँ यार मेरे यहाँ थोड़ा सा नेटवर्क का इश्यू तो है.
5 years removed from Punk's in-ring debut, only 3 years from when he decided to pursue professional wrestling full-time.
Even that early in his career, CM Punk was known as an indie darling, a pro wrestling wunderkind. But Punk has said that being in the ring with Eddie back then made him realize that he had a lot left to learn. It would be 4 years after their initial encounters that Punk would finally make his way to WWE.
True
Oh.
to his in-ring form, it shows
नहीं
Punk's
नहीं मेरे यहाँ
intelligence
नेटवर्क
when it
इश्यू है
comes
bro.
to in-ring competition.
He could have rushed his way into WWE and challenged Eddie again, but who knows how Punk would have performed with less time learning his craft. Now, he's the best in the world, and he's ready to show Latino heat.
Face first. Setting up. It's locked in. The Koji clutch. After everything he's been through, will he give in right? Trying to break out of this grip and is able to do it. Escapes the hold before irreparable damage is done.
I know CM Punk, and the man was always confident that he'd reach the mountaintop in WWE. But starting his career, guys his size weren't considered main event talent.
Seeing a guy like Eddie Guerrero, who once competed as a cruiserweight, take on and topple giants of this industry and win top titles in the biggest main events, well, that had to inspire Punk.
It definitely does, Wade, but
Look out! Ah, crash and burn.
Looked to become a highlight reel, instead just became a cautionary tale.
Paying the price tremendously now.
Ooh.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
लास्ट सेकंड के लिए बच गया यार.
CM Punk has an in-ring
सही
IQ
बात है.
that's second to none. But I wonder if even he can plan for a man who immortalized the phrase lie, cheat, and steal.
Corey, let's not discount that Punk has shown he can be underhanded as well. But something we know about Eddie is that he knows when to dig even deeper.
पता नहीं क्या करने को बोल रहा था, मैं समझा भी नहीं.
Facing a more seasoned opponent. I think we'll see some antics from Eddie tonight that even Punk has never seen.
Next move,
Big
save.
collision on the splash. Time to go for, Reigns down an elbow retaliation.
Oh.
What a chop! And now tying up the leg. Putting some serious wear and tear on that leg. Outside of WWE, Punk and Eddie have had a handful of matches. But when it comes to singles bouts, the record between these men is tied at 1 win apiece, with a time limit draw as well.
You cannot ask for a more even rivalry than that.
From the top, crash landing. Shoved into the ropes and attacking the lower back.
3.
With a series of forearms. Oh, that can dislocate something.
Okay.
Climbing
Now
the
let's
turnbuckles
try
to
to
the
do.
top. Incoming.
Diving double axe handle. And he's looking for it again.
Punk about to take flight. Elbow drop connects.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
Stay there.
Stiff forearm shot.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Eddie needs to start reacting quicker.
And a reversal by Guerrero. And Guerrero is finally able to mount some resistance with that.
Then he was being tested and was finally able to get some offense of his own.
Oh.
Down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
Eddie perching himself on the top.
Alright bro, मैं भी देखूंगा.
On the top. Oh, got the knees up just in time.
Oh, man. 2 men giving everything they have. Their legacies, their pride.
यार मूव कीप करना था.
Yeah, and neither
चलो
Eddie
एक कूल
or
चीज दिखाता
Punk
हूँ.
look like they're willing to
इसको
concede
बोलते हैं
victory yet.
सुपर फिनिशर.
Punk now just wailing
हाँ ये
away on his
WWE YouTube पे लाइव है.
The plunge! Guerrero's on his last breath.
चलो सही है यार. कौन से चैनल पे है मेरे को बताना प्लीज.
Forearm straight to the face. Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go. Boom, boom, persistent barrage. He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
Okay, okay.
Go. Body on body.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Hammerlock applied. Right into it, lariat. Guerrero's falling victim to the onrush right now.
Punk is proving hard to deal with.
I don't like the looks of this. His head has taken the brunt of the offense tonight.
Yeah, and head trauma is always something to be concerned about.
Bang! What a move! That gets reversed on CM Punk.
And a boot to the leg takes their opponent.
थोड़ा सा मेरे को पिटना पड़ेगा because
Pin attempt. Somehow able to kick out before a 2 count. How is he still going like this?
Laying out with a power
क्योंकि मेरे को
slam.
चाहिए.
Connects. Saw it coming.
Back and forth. This has been an absolute showcase of fighting spirit from Punk and Guerrero.
Fighting spirit or sheer stubbornness. Either way, everyone in the WWE Universe is hanging on every move here.
Ouch. Ooh, the forearm connects.
No, 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 no.
Uh-oh, DDT.
DDT off the apron. Oh, man.
He didn't need that eyebrow anyway. We might want to get mobile, boys.
Let's hope the visit to our desk is only temporary and just got caught with that DDT.
Clearing the announce desk. Maybe we should head for safety, guys.
Taking this fight back into the ring.
And Punk is looking to the crowd for some support.
The referee is so close to calling a count out. He gets back in right before the count.
Oh, Hurricane out of nowhere.
With the crossbody.
As we've seen so often, it's hard to find answers against Eddie.
too. This is where great cardio makes all the difference, helping you stay alive deep into the match.
यार मेरे इंटरनेट का इशू है यार. It can't be helped. क्या करूं?
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys. Oh, what a kick. Devastating kick. Oh, a shot right to the kidney. With a series of forearms. Spinning kick to the gut.
Targets the gut to end the offense.
One step ahead there.
Quick exchange, reversing the reversal.
Hooked up. Oh, shin breaker.
Whoa. This is turning into a brawl. Now being fueled by a righteous fury, and this bloodthirsty crowd is loving it. What an absolute from the heavens!
Time to do his own finisher. Finally.
High risk move after high risk move at a breakneck pace.
Punk looking to impose his will on his opponent, and a butterfly backbreaker.
Oh, he countered my.
A strong head scissors application. And now
He countered my GTS. Move थी मार दी भाई. अभी तो करा.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Could be thinking about a
Oh no.
Way
Oh, what is this? Boom.
crucifix powerbomb.
And shifting over for the cover.
He kicks out at two.
His resiliency on another level. This match on another level. I am truly at a loss for words here.
हो गया बस अभी पिनफॉल करना बाकी है.
Atomico. Looking for something big here.
From the top.
Oh, he paid for that high risk.
Chopped down with an axe handle. Crashing down.
अब
with
बस
a
एक सिग्नेचर मार के इसको सबमिट करवा दूंगा. Oh.
And that failed to hit the mark. Oh, very effective takedown there.
हाँ, एक सिग्नेचर मारूंगा और फिर उसके बाद everything will be done.
I'm stunned. This crowd is
एक
stunned.
और.
And yet, the back. Look out. Meteoric impact on that
अब
splash.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers.
time to
and the
finish
pace of
this
match has certainly
with
picked up.
Anaconda Vice.
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects. And now, an Anaconda.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Eddie gets countered.
Finish.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
Two. Punk did it here in Chicago.
Finish.
Here is your winner,
33 minutes. Okay.
So much more for Punk than just a win.
मैं भी खोल लेता हूँ YouTube देखता हूँ.
Few people ever get to experience.
Let alone in front of your hometown, on your native soil.
You can just tell Punk is being overwhelmed with emotion right now.
जब स्टार्ट होगा मेरे को बता देना भाई, मैं भी देखूंगा आज.
Slingshot tech creating matches I only thought could happen in my wildest dreams is pretty awesome. But I see another application that, to this point, has not been attempted.
Excuse me.
I see Slingshot tech show me what could have been, too. One of the questions I get more than anything else is some variant of, what do you think would have happened if you stayed with WWE in 2014? Now we have a perfectly viable tool to at least attempt an answer. Hopefully Slingshot Tech is up to the task. While I may not know too much about what the future could have held, I do know that Triple H himself, after having sent his corporate goons after me following the Royal Rumble that year, was sizing me up for a matchup at WrestleMania 30. And I do know that if that match actually happened, I would have absolutely humiliated him in front of the world. Now, there's no question in my mind I'd have run right through him.
Wow.
I waited years for this chance. After all his tricks during the summer of 2011, bringing in his friends to attack me, using his corporate position to constantly stack the deck against me.
I'm not picking a fight. I'm just saying be careful who you push. Because you know I like to push back.
I was ready to bring it all back to him tenfold. I'd bury him. But let's see if you can breathe life into my words. WrestleMania 30, CM Punk takes on Triple H. Time to play the game? Well, Hunter.
इसमें वो रोमन रेंस के अगेंस्ट फाइट किया था, but I don't know.
The COO, the next World Heavyweight Champion, the Cerebral Assassin, the most powerful man in WWE, Triple H, is here.
From Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds, the King, Triple H!
CM Punk wanted the game, and CM Punk's got the game. Let this be a lesson. Be careful what you wish for. Triple H is a 13-time world champion. He lives in the spotlight, and CM Punk may be Icarus flying too close to the sun with this challenge.
Ladies and gentlemen, on paper, this should be a mismatch. Look at the names that Triple H has competed against at WrestleMania. The Rock and The Undertaker, Batista and Cena and Brock.
Oh, so are you saying that CM Punk has no chance against Triple H tonight? Because Punk's got a nice list of WrestleMania opponents himself.
Absolutely not. Like I said, on paper, it looks like a mismatch, but you can't judge heart and guts. Love him or hate him, CM Punk has heart and guts in spades in front of this far, and you can bet he plans to have it to propel him straight to the main event of WrestleMania tonight.
Well, in this business, plans change, especially when they're up against those plans that are so expertly crafted by a mastermind the likes of the Cerebral Assassin, Triple H.
A lot at stake in this match. Whoever wins here will be added to tonight's main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. Facing off against the champion, Randy Orton, and the Royal Rumble winner, Batista. No DQs, no countouts. A lot of bad blood between these two superstars.
Yeah, Triple H has promised that CM Punk will never main event WrestleMania, and that he's simply not what's best for business. Punk's looking to prove Triple H wrong tonight.
Punk's looking to embarrass Triple H tonight as well. And Triple H, he's looking to get rid of the CM Punk problem once and for all. And CM Punk, with an incredible opportunity tonight, has been wrestling since the age...
Let me stop you there, Cole. What about the opportunity for Triple H? So much is made of what CM Punk can accomplish this evening, but Triple H can be challenging for his 14th championship by the end of the night.
Well, that's very true, Wade, but if I were speaking for the average WWE fan, that wouldn't be the story they want to see.
Ha! The average fan? Look, CM Punk has had a few hot years, but the story befitting of WrestleMania is the reunion of Evolution. Three of the most dominating and influential superstars our business has...
He goes for the quick pin. And he breaks the pin right away.
Too early in the match to end it.
And Triple H well scouted. And guys, we've spent a lot of time around these two men. They're ingrained in the locker room. They are two men other superstars seek advice from, but they are not two men that should ever be seen in the same room together.
Yeah, get yourself caught in a room with both Triple H and CM Punk, and you can cut the tension with a knife.
It boils down to trust, gentlemen. Hunter doesn't trust Punk's views on the business, and Punk has the same sentiment for Triple H.
Both of these men considered master technicians in their own right. Triple H, of course, loves to play mind games, loves to get the psychological advantage over his opponent.
Absolutely. So if Punk has any chance of defeating the Game tonight, he's going to need to tune all of that out, which is easier said than done, especially when you're facing off against the man
Trying to end this match here and now.
He kicks out instantly.
I didn't think this match was close to over.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
There's a lot to say about these men's thoughts about our business. Who is right or wrong could be a matter of opinion, but I'll admit, most of the...
Watch out! Through the air, and connects!
The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Oh, and he manages to reverse.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Just getting bounced off the ring post.
Triple H has back into the ring.
Intimidation, part of what makes Triple H the cerebral assassin.
Back into the ring here.
Face first.
Setting up.
The Koji clutches it in.
Absolutely trapped. Nowhere to go.
And he
needs to escape and does. Gets free from that painful hold.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Once this match was made official, CM Punk had knew it.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anna.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Cuts the attack off.
Cracked with a Mongolian chop. Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee. Go to sleep.
It's all Punks for the taking. Time to go for a ride. Exploder suplex. The seeds of this battle go back to CM Punk's frustrations with the company. Seeing head figures not listen to the people, not give the best in the world his due.
Yeah, and Punk wasn't going to take it anymore. The brass never wanted a guy like CM Punk to succeed, never wanted to acknowledge his cult of personality. And now Punk is forcing the COO to take notice on our industry's biggest night of the year. Uh-oh, Triple H. Backbreaker, classic game. And he slides him back to the mat.
Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
Boom. Spin kick to the midsection. He's left wide open here. steps toward the top rope. Blast off. Oh, what a splash. Check out the springboard. Did you see that? Propelled through the air. And now he's going to the top rope. CM Punk from the top rope.
CM Punk with the elbow.
And straight into the pin attempt. 2.
Oh, he is sadistic. That's the only way to explain why he just abandoned that pin attempt.
The game getting picked apart here.
With this offensive onslaught, Punk clearly sending a message to Triple H.
Impressive awareness from him.
And his head is taking even more damage.
Oh, wow. Lights out. No, no, no. Bang, a springboard cross body.
Making that type of athleticism look easy when it is anything but.
And he re-enters.
Down around into the schoolboy. Shoulders are down.
Beautiful. Might sneak one.
Why stop the count now? He must be out of his mind. He practically had the match won.
Beautiful Northern Lights suplex. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Yeah, Punk clearly hell-bent on putting the game out of commission. And somehow Punk and Triple H still have enough left in the tank to keep this fight going.
They're two of the most stubborn men in the locker room. We're witnessing that firsthand right now.
Punk dodges out in time.
Oh, wow. Lights out. Targeted the head, the neck. Just brutal.
Looking to take this superstar down swiftly and efficiently. Airborne!
Using all their body weight. Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. Oh, what an axe handle. The game in bad shape right now.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Punk.
Oh, uncorked them.
Punk now looking to reap the benefits of this dominance, dragging his opponent up onto the turnbuckles. High risk, high reward. You're damn right, the plunge. Triple H went down in a heap.
Is it enough? Is this the end? 2. Punk did it. Punk's going to the main event of WrestleMania.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
And with this win, CM Punk has punched his ticket to the main event of WrestleMania. Later tonight, vying for the World Heavyweight Championship against Randy Orton and Batista.
Punk can celebrate now, but the worst is yet to come. Main eventing isn't the goal. Winning the main event is.
The best thing about defeating Triple H at WrestleMania 30 is the spot it granted me in its main event later that night. A full 11 years before I'd actually see that dream fulfilled. The worst part? I'd be entering battle at less than 100% against Randy Orton and Batista. Great. Batista had won the 2014 Royal Rumble, locking him into a match with WWE World Heavyweight Champion and my old pal, the Viper himself, Randy Orton. But my match with Triple H came with that added stipulation where the winner would join the match and make it a triple threat. This time, though, I'm going to let you choose who you want to control. Would Randy Orton have walked out of his matchup still on top? Would Batista unleash the animal within for another dominant victory? Or would that kid from Chicago shock the world and win 2 matches at WrestleMania against 3 of WWE's most dominant and imposing figures? I don't know for sure what will happen, but I do know what I'd like to see. Well, what is it that you want to see when CM Punk takes on Randy Orton and Batista in the main event of WrestleMania 30?
The following contest is a triple threat match and is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
The Apex Predator, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
Introducing the champion from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds. He is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Orton has been at the absolute top of his game lately, but even that might not be enough in a triple threat match against Batista and CM Punk.
But a wounded CM Punk who has already competed tonight. Still, that's a lot of variables on the grandest stage of them all for a champion trying to keep a hold of his title.
I'm sure Orton has no intention of losing tonight. A menacing look on the face of the Viper, Randy Orton. The winner of the 2014 Royal Rumble, Batista.
And introducing the challenger from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds, the Animal, Batista!
Batista fought hard to earn this opportunity to get his shot at the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
But I'm sure he'd much rather this match have remained one-on-one. The presence of CM Punk is sure to complicate things for the Animal.
In Batista's mind, a worn-down CM Punk might not count as much of a legitimate threat.
You can see the savagery bubbling beneath the surface inside Batista. This man is ready to go.
Orton is a man Batista knows very well, going back to when they ran together in Evolution. CM Punk, meanwhile, is the X Factor.
You've got to be ready for anything here in WWE, and WrestleMania is no exception.
A man who had to battle his way into this main event against Triple H earlier tonight. The Second City Saint, CM Punk.
And introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
You have to admire the guts of CM Punk to take on this challenge and keep putting one foot in front of the other, heading towards that ring.
I'm surprised we're not admiring the guts of CM Punk because they are hanging out of his body after that match against Triple H. This has been a long, hard night for...
Triple H was This isn't what Batista or Orton wanted. They were hoping this title match would be an Evolution reunion. Instead, CM Punk is playing spoiler in this triple threat.
And that's exactly why this WrestleMania crowd is on the edge of their seats. We expect the unexpected, but no one thought CM Punk would make it all the way here tonight.
Now Punk just has to finish the job. But Orton and Batista stand in his way with championship ambitions of their own. No countouts, no disqualifications, triple threat rules. CM Punk in his first WrestleMania main event. A dream come true.
CM Punk has totally defied the odds as far as his accomplishments here in WWE. If he can beat all of Evolution in one night, it'll add extra credence to being called the best in the world.
Is it possible that Batista could just power through both Punk and Orton with his raw animal strength?
It's certainly possible, but I don't like it as a strength.
Inside cradle. Oh, look at this small package. And Orton kicks out. Way too early. Wow. Ooh. Oh, he fights Batista back. And after what CM Punk had to fight through earlier tonight, he can't possibly be in the best shape for this triple threat. Orton and Batista were fully aware of that fact.
Absolutely. Trust me, they watched Punk's match earlier. They know everything that is hurting on CM Punk right now. There is blood in the water.
You're talking about the heart of the Second City Saint, though. The chance to become the champion outweighs any lingering pain.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Oh, boy. I don't know if you want to make the champ look like a chump.
Get this back into the ring now.
Spiked by that DDT.
What a shot! Randy Orton may be one of the most malicious, one of the most vicious superstars we've ever seen in WWE. There's no absence of malice at all from this man.
All facts that CM Punk knows all too well.
And we have a pin attempt. No, he kicks out.
Not even a 2 count. Still holding strong here.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
Back elbow. Sliding into the ring now.
Caught off with a chop block.
He wants this fight on the outside.
The reversal by Orton.
And I've been saying this in the lead up to WrestleMania. The Viper has been lying in wait, and it would be a big mistake to underestimate the champion.
That's a good point, Wade. It's funny, over the past couple of weeks with the stuff going on with Triple H and CM Punk and Batista getting in Stephanie's face, Randy Orton in many ways has almost become an afterthought.
It's hard to believe the WWE World Heavyweight Champion is an afterthought. But you guys are right.
Solid contact from the Viper.
Never wanted this triple threat match. Now making CM Punk suffer for it.
Just ejected from the ring.
Batista is feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
And a big question coming into tonight was, are we going to see the animal of old? Will Batista look like a dominating force?
You don't win the Royal Rumble by accident, Cole. Batista said he came back for one thing, to become champion. He doesn't care what anybody thinks about him. He doesn't want to be cheered. He doesn't care. It's all about the title.
The animal is certainly still in Big Dave, and he's still upset with this not being a one-on-one contest, but he will take every advantage of the triple threat rules.
Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
Grounded by a mean chop block.
Come on now, is that the type of tactic we should expect from a champion? He gets into the ring.
You cannot look at Randy Orton without saying, wow, that is on a small package here.
kick out at one.
He just pushed the finish line back a mile.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world.
Boom!
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time. And a stomp to the gut.
Heading out of the ring now.
Oh, and a chair shot delivered.
Oh, with authority! Oh, man! Orton outfought him there.
CM Punk knows what's at stake here more than anything. He said he wants change in WWE. And if the catalyst for that change means going through the COO and then to future Hall of Famers, then so be it.
What will tomorrow look like if the voice of the voiceless becomes champion?
Stanford would be in a panic.
Maybe, but Bourbon Street would go crazy tonight.
We've already seen a few blows land above the neck.
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi.
He breaks the hold.
Putting an end to the submission. He just saved a life. Oh, that punch.
He gets back into the ring. He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now?
Brutal club.
What a punch. This battle has spilled into the ringside area and is drawing dangerously close to our table. And he retaliates.
Crashing into the barricade with such force.
And that was a first-hand example of a dirty attack. Oh, he slammed his face right into the barricade. I don't even know if he knows where he is right now.
Probably not, considering the amount of damage to the head he suffered.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring.
Oh, God, right to the cranium.
My God! Did you hear that chair shot?
Ow! And his body has taken a lot of the punishment. That's it. The title's going nowhere.
Into the pen. This could be it.
And staying with it, into the cover.
2. Now the champ holds on.
He's got to be running on fumes at this point.
Placing him in the corner.
Hoisted up, powerbomb, desperate situation, but shots to the head quickly put a stop to that.
Any two of these competitors is a recipe for a classic, but all three, this is incredible.
Batista, Orton, and Punk each giving their all in that ring.
Then a knee right to the throat.
And this one is coming down to whose body can hang on the longest.
They're all hanging by a thread now. Getting back to his feet, trying to fight on, but it might be too late. Check out the springboard. Oh, launching himself from the ropes.
A little cockiness here from Batista.
And here we go, returning to the ring.
Clothesline.
This is where stubbornness might catch up to him.
The champ with a stunning display of dominance.
Wow, just barely making it out.
I thought the champ had this one locked down, but we carry on.
But now this is when Randy Orton is at his most dangerous, a Viper who's had a taste and knows what it takes to win. Vintage Orton.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
This match was over.
Now attempts the cover.
Can he keep him down?
And still in this.
Just barely keeping this match going, keeping the fight inside them going.
And here he is, heading back into the ring. Hammering down on a knee. Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here. Punk is
Batista looking to put this one to bed.
The Batista bomb!
Could that be enough to gain the title? The champ might have just sealed things.
2. Oh, and he just kicked out.
Keeping those title dreams alive a little longer.
Orton has ended so many matches with that, but it did not do the trick just then. Set him up, Russian leg sweep. And the onslaught to his core as Orton has it pinned. Here we go. The Viper wins it all. Orton defeats both Punk and Batista.
The winner of this match, and still the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the Viper, Randy Orton.
So the Viper, Randy Orton, holds on to the title after duking it out with both Batista and CM Punk.
But when all is said and done, the Apex Predator is still on top. Randy Orton is just too deadly to be stopped.
Closing out WrestleMania 30 by appearing in my first ever WrestleMania main event. It's a hell of a start to this alternative timeline. In a world as absolutely chaotic as WWE, calling future shots is nearly impossible. You could win Money in the Bank, you call your shot for a match down the line, and then get taken out by injury. Your best friend might turn on you right as you're about to claim tag team gold. The best laid plans, at least in WWE, often go astray. But in 2015, something swept through WWE that I know would have piqued my interest. After capturing the United States Championship from Rusev at WrestleMania 31, John Cena would hold the U.S. Open Challenge each week on Raw. Names like Sami Zayn, Big E, Rusev, Cody Rhodes, and Seth Rollins all answered the call and gave it their best shot. With the history shared between myself and John, you're nuts if you think I wouldn't have accepted that challenge. I'd have waited a couple months, maybe with a slight hope that Cena would start to feel the fatigue that comes with weekly title defenses. But once summer hit, that's when I'd start getting ready. Like, say, July 27th, 2015, when the music for John Cena's opponent hits. What if that night? What if CM Punk walked through that curtain? Would I take another championship from a shell-shocked Cena? Or would my name join the rest of those who failed to take him down? It's up to you, really. Can John Cena turn back another challenge? Or will CM Punk be crowned the new United States champion? Create the moment that you want to last forever.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
Week after week, John Cena has stood in that ring and defended his U.S. title against anyone brave enough to answer him.
From cocky young upstarts wanting their shot at the crown to the most grizzled veterans, John Cena has taken them all. He's elevated the U.S. title by putting it on the line every Monday night.
And the way Cena has been able to adapt to whoever answers his call has also been so impressive to watch.
Let's not sugarcoat it, guys. Cena's ego is a big part of this open challenge. This is about pride, and sooner or later, someone's going to come snap him out of it.
It is a bit of a double-edged.
You gotta be kidding me! CM Punk answering Cena's open challenge.
The roof has come off of this building. Cena looks like he's seen a ghost.
CM Punk is coming for the United States title.
CM Punk, a man that perhaps knows John Cena better than anyone else in the entire WWE.
You guys talk about Cena's open challenge elevating the United States Championship, but let's not forget that Punk has set the standard for what it means to be the best in the world. He takes every opportunity he can to prove it.
And that is what's so fascinating about this. Punk just doesn't want to beat Cena. He wants to remind everyone that when you mention the great champions, his name comes first.
If anyone can match John Cena's fighting spirit, it might just be CM Punk.
Yeah, and Punk isn't walking into this one blind either. He's faced Cena and beaten him on some of the biggest stages possible already.
And there's some added motivation for Punk.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk. And his opponent from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, John Cena!
Cena defending the title against anyone, anytime, and tonight it's CM Punk's time.
A lot of interesting competitors have answered Cena's open challenge over the past few months. Punk coming out here might be his biggest showdown yet.
There's no might about it, Cole. This is the biggest challenge yet. And this one certainly feels more personal. Punk has always resented Cena, and for a time he had Cena's number with multiple victories against the franchise.
I think Punk might be a bit jealous of what John's been able to accomplish since winning the title at WrestleMania. Punk's never held the US title, and you know he'd like to win it and become an even better champ than Cena.
Taking things back into the ring. Caught with a lariat. CM Punk has accomplished so much in his career. ECW champion, Intercontinental champion, tag team champion, world champion. But he's never won the United States title. Guys, how much does CM Punk want this title tonight?
He craves the United States title, Cole. If you want to call yourself the best in the world, holding every title of note's a key indicator of the moniker. And you know Punk wants to add his name to the list of legends that have held the United States Championship over the last 3.5 decades.
But even a competitor, the level of CM Punk is subject to curses. We've often seen...
Bear hug, squeezing the breath out of them.
This might furiously trying to fight his way out of the bear hug. Can he do it? Yes.
It knew what was coming there.
I'm just going to ask this. Why has it taken CM Punk so long to answer the US Open Challenge? Is Punk intimidated by Cena nowadays? Remember, the last time these two stood face-to-face in the ring, Cena defeated Punk to earn a spot at WrestleMania.
Punk is not intimidated by any opponent. A part of me thinks Cena probably expected Punk to be one of his first challengers, and I don't know. I kind of felt like someone else was meant to answer the challenge, but Punk did it instead. Right here, right now, I truly believe John Cena is not ready for CM Punk.
Cena has to be feeling pretty confident with the champion's advantage on his side here.
Yeah, but you better believe that's only going to add fuel to the fire for Punk. This isn't just about what the U.S. title would mean to him. This is about dismantling Cena and proving once again that he's a better competitor than the franchise.
Oh, look at this.
Advantage Punk has in this one. The best in the world is known for a long time he was going to answer John Cena's call tonight. But Cena, he just found out a few minutes ago.
Punk having the mental advantage is always troublesome to an opponent, but I speak from experience when I say that no matter how much the deck is stacked against John Cena, he will find a way to overcome the odds. He's called Big Match John for a reason.
I don't know if Punk can withstand much more of this.
Cena just unleashing all of his power right now, and Punk can't find an answer.
Kicked right in the stomach.
Incoming! Big-time powerbomb! Gentlemen, it is always a treat to see CM Punk and John Cena face off in a championship match. The last two times that Punk challenged Cena for a title held by the franchise, they were two of the greatest matches in WWE history.
CM Punk versus John Cena at Money in the Bank 2011 and their rematch at SummerSlam were both classics and defined the careers of both men. We've had plenty more amazing matches between these two men since that night, but when it's Punk gunning for a title around Cena's waist, it's just magical. Oh, like a projectile right on target.
CM Punk looking to cinch in the Anaconda Vice. Cena with no... kneeing his way out. And he's free.
Got him where he wants him. Up and into a Falcon Arrow.
Staggering to his feet, but he won't like what's coming next.
Check out the springboard. Caught with a clothesline. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Yeah, you can just tell that Punk's outthinking Cena right now.
Placed him in the corner here.
John Cena sidesteps it.
Middle rope for a tornado DDT. And that's another well-placed attack to his head and neck area.
Ooh, simply sent careening to the outside there.
John Cena's been holding open challenges for nearly 4 months. Week in and week out, he's told the locker room.
Cena now. Uh-oh. He saw that one coming. Counter upon counter. Great.
Cena! To an adjustment!
Devastating maneuver by the champion.
There's two.
Cena retains.
Here is your winner, and still the United States Champion, John Cena!
What an absolutely incredible match. John Cena is looking absolutely unstoppable right now as United States Champion.
I have a feeling Punk isn't going to let this one go easily.
Well, credit where it's due to Cena, but this loss might have just...
Adding another classic encounter with John Cena is always the right call, and answering that U.S. Open challenge is something I know I would have done if I was around for it. I also know exactly what my plan would have been at the start of 2016. Now, as you may recall, it was at the Royal Rumble that year where AJ Styles finally made his WWE debut.
The phenomenal one is here! AJ Styles!
It's one of those moments where it felt like time stood still. Everyone trying to come to grips with the fact that, yes, AJ Styles is now in WWE. His arrival opened the door for a litany of dream matches. And in that time, he's made many of them happen, battling top names brave enough to step up to him. And you better believe that if I was here, I would have walked to the ring that very first Raw after the Royal Rumble, and I would have set down the challenge. CM Punk, AJ Styles, WrestleMania 32. AJ and I have traveled many of the same roads in our respective careers, but unfortunately, they never led us to having a proper one-on-one matchup in WWE. I respect AJ. He's another wrestler that made his name his way.
Since 1998, this man has competed all over the world.
I earned the right to be here in the WWE.
Getting the chance to be his first WrestleMania opponent, it's too good to pass up. As usual, it's up to you. Do you want to prove to be the best, or is being phenomenal more to your speed? They don't want none? Oh, believe me, I want it all.
CM Punk, the best in the world, ready to prove that he truly is the best. Moments away from facing off against the phenomenal AJ Styles on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania. CM Punk has battled legends at WrestleMania. He's stolen the show.
And it may have taken years for AJ Styles to make it to WWE, but he is here now, competing on the biggest stage possible.
The biggest stage possible with the biggest bragging rights on the line. Who really is the best in the world?
From Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles.
Styles soaking it all in, the magnitude of this moment, of this match.
AJ Styles finally where he's always belonged, on the grandest stage at this showcase of the Immortals. Gentlemen, prepare yourselves. We're about to witness a classic for the ages, courtesy of the phenomenal AJ Styles and the best in the world, CM Punk. These two have come so far, but they have always been destined to meet here.
And the time has come to finally answer the question of just who really is the best in the world. The phenomenal AJ Styles, the Second City Saint CM Punk, face-to-face in a WWE ring on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania.
Styles and Punk have traveled up and down the same roads, wrestled in the same high school gyms and armories, competed internationally, and honed their craft to the point where they can both be called the best. But tonight, all roads have led them to this moment, where only one of these men can be called the winner. I've been very fortunate to have faced off with both of these men earlier in their careers. I've spent time with each of them outside of the ring, and I can tell you that they both have a chip on their shoulder tonight. They're excited to be competing against one another for sure, but both men believe they should be in the main event of this show every year.
Given the immense in-ring talent, I can fully believe it, and I fully expect both men to earn a main event spot at some point in the future. But right now, CM Punk and AJ Styles will have to settle for stealing the show this year.
Arm drag. Big flying forearm. Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
Oh my gosh!
A quick cover. and he gets the shoulder up.
He ain't getting paid by the hour.
Styles and Punk have obviously competed against each other outside WWE. How's that past experience and familiarity going to come into play here tonight?
Outside of WWE, AJ Styles may have a winning record over CM Punk, but here in the big leagues, Punk's the one with the experience and the high-profile wins. Punk's coming into WrestleMania a seasoned pro at this point, while Styles is currently experiencing the biggest match of his career on the biggest stage. Nerves might just set in for Styles, and if they do, Punk's going to capitalize.
Check out the springboard.
Connects off the springboard.
Measured kick to the vertebrae.
CM Punk has long considered himself an outcast. Most folks would have pegged him as a long shot to succeed in WWE. And once he arrived, he was never expected to be the main event competitor he is today.
You could say much the same about AJ Styles, Corey. Remember, the first time the world got to see AJ Styles, he was busting his hump in WCW's Cruiserweight division during that company's dying days, while the main eventers collected the paychecks.
Both men spent much of their career on the fringes, fighting for every scrap of opportunity, and now they are both competing in one of the most anticipated matchups in WrestleMania history. What a journey for CM Punk and AJ Styles.
CM Punk and AJ Styles are both absolute geniuses when it comes to in-ring IQ. Both have great striking and submission skills as well, but the outlying categories will be what defines this match.
I'm with you 100% on that, Corey. AJ Styles has the edge when it comes to aerial attacks. CM Punk is the better brawler. I expect each man to make this his kind of match, and whoever is more successful in doing so is likely to
Take off. Jumping, leaping attack.
stalking him now. He could be looking to...
AJ Styles, here it comes. AJ finds the mark.
Is it enough to overcome Punk?
Going for the cover. He's still in this fight.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
And just what else can AJ do right now? He got all of it.
Now a takedown into a small package, tightly hooked.
And into the AJ found a way to kick out.
Before the one count, he's got to be having a laugh.
Both CM Punk and AJ Styles are known to attract followers, whether it's a club or a society. Each man frequently has backup at their beck and call.
Well, I will thank you for not bringing up the new Nexus, Michael Cole, but I will tell you this much. I firmly believe this match will be a...
Cover, oh, come on. Blatantly
Steal this one.
Not even a one count at this point.
Bodyweight kick by AJ Styles.
AJ Styles is getting it done. He has to know he's ever so close to a successful WrestleMania debut. A truly rough blow to the head, which appears to be the main target here.
Great response to AJ there. Big night for AJ Styles making his WrestleMania debut. Punk has been here quite a few times. We've seen Punk fight fair at WrestleMania, but just as often we'll see him cut corners.
Indeed, in the past we've seen Punk calling reinforcements against Rey Mysterio, using foreign weapons when attempting to end the Undertaker's streak. But tonight is a bit different. Punk has long wanted to prove that the best in the world is even better than phenomenal. And the only way to do that is by winning this match by the books.
Wow, what an arm drag. Oh, look at this. Oh, pump handle. Oh, the gut buster.
Styles now launches himself. Phenomenal forearm. Will Styles take advantage?
Shoulders are down.
AJ Styles just beat CM Punk at WrestleMania. Unbelievable.
Here is
And tonight, like so many nights before he stepped foot in WWE against CM Punk, AJ Styles was simply the better man. Punk won't be having his arm raised here, but I really hope he can accept losing a hard-fought match like the one we just saw.
Yeah,
An honest dream match for any era, and you made it happen. That's the power of Showcase. I've said it repeatedly that it's impossible for me to predict a hypothetical scenario with precision, but I have to believe that if I was here in 2019, I would have done anything to get to the front of the line to be Kurt Angle's final opponent at WrestleMania 35.
He has held every title imaginable. European champion, Intercontinental champion, 6-time world champion.
Not many people know this, but when I first joined the ECW brand in 2006, Kurt Angle was my goal. He'd found new life with the brand, leaning into the extreme side of things, mauling his opponents with a reinvigorated approach to the ground and pound offense. But those dreams would go unrealized with Kurt leaving WWE only about a month after my arrival. I could see it all in my head, though. Kurt comes out on Raw to announce that he'll be retiring at WrestleMania. With the crowd already shocked, Kurt goes to announce his opponent, only I wouldn't give him that chance. See, I really don't care who Kurt's chosen, because as I'd say to Kurt's face, I've chosen Kurt to be my opponent at WrestleMania 35. If Kurt wins, he gets to go out on top. But when I get the win, Kurt at least had the chance to go out on a shield against an opponent willing to push him to his limits. Kurt's retirement will happen one way or another, but it's up to you to decide who will be standing at the top of the winner's podium and who will have to settle for a silver medal when I collide with Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 35.
The man looking to end the career of Kurt Angle with a loss tonight, CM Punk.
The following is Kurt Angle's farewell match and is a submission match. From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Punk has... the only gold medalist in WWE history. The wrestling machine, Kurt Angle.
Competing in his final match after a 20-year Hall of Fame career, the only gold medalist in WWE history, Kurt Angle!
For the final time as an in-ring competitor, Kurt Angle makes his way to the ring. The WWE Universe showing their respect to this incredible athlete.
Kurt Angle performs at his highest level when the pressure is highest. Tonight, it couldn't get any higher.
Punk fully expects Kurt Angle to be a step quicker than he's been recently, a little more intense than the Kurt Angle of old.
It was CM Punk who threw a challenge at Kurt Angle. Said he wanted to give Kurt the chance to see if he could take down the best in the world in Angle's final match. What a better place to do it than in WrestleMania.
Yeah, how could Kurt resist? Angle and Punk have never met in a ring before, but they are known all over the world as two of the best. Now, at last, we get to find out who really is superior inside those ropes.
He counters with a great reversal. CM Punk has been talking out of both sides of his mouth lately, praising Angle while also saying how much of a joy it would be to put him down.
Punk has been great at confusing Angle, disarming Kurt, allowing Kurt to bring his guard down, only for an opportunity to stab him in the heart.
Yeah, exactly, Wade. It's a hypocrite that you just described. No getting around that fact. Angle gets the better there.
Textbook takedown there.
Any advice for CM Punk here? Taking out a gifted technician like Kurt Angle?
Look, Punk's no slouch when it comes to holds and technical abilities, but let's be clear. He's not on Angle's level. That means Punk really needs to avoid getting taken down to the mat. You don't want to be on your back trying to out-wrestle Kurt Angle.
And Wade, long ago, there was an opportunity for these two men to have locked up, but the stars just never aligned.
That's correct. ECW is what you're talking about, Cole. A mid-2000s rebranding. CM Punk and Kurt Angle were positioned as the premier attractions. Punk being the young upstart with a groundswell of support behind him, and Angle being the veteran, the true wrestling machine.
Oh, those would have been battles that would have shortened each man's career, no doubt.
Kurt Angle with the Angle Slam.
Angle might just have Punk right where he wants him.
Kurt Angle showing why he's a wrestling machine, Olympic gold medalist.
Punk on the wrong side of Angle's technical expertise here.
Despite what has transpired leading to tonight, there's a level of respect that CM Punk has for Kurt Angle. Punk might even have love for Angle, but Punk will not be sorry about beating Kurt in his final match.
There's all this talk about the storybook ending, the beautiful button on the career for Kurt Angle, a big win at WrestleMania. Think of what this would do for CM Punk. Think about what's driving Punk right now, to say that he is the man who beat Kurt Angle in Kurt's final match of his Hall of Fame career.
There would be nothing for CM Punk to apologize for tonight. He would just be ending all of Kurt's built-up pain.
Kurt looking to get back in this.
It's time for Angle to take advantage of a misstep and take command.
And again, stipulation for this match is a submission match. You can only win by tapping your opponent out.
And it was a very nice gesture from CM Punk to request this for the last match in the career of a submission specialist like Kurt Angle.
Come on, Corey. Nothing virtuous about that decision. All just part of Punk's mind games. Punk wants to play Angle's game and be able to say that he beat him at it.
No, it's a sign of sportsmanship. It's like an olive branch being extended. Punk's allowing this match to be like a home game of sorts for Kurt.
And he found an opening to fire back.
He is absolutely back in this fight.
Double underhook, struggles with the left, big clothesline.
Kurt Angle thinking big. Uh-oh, way too... Oh, diving moonsault! Momentum is running away from Punk.
Angle has the advantage over Punk, and he's putting it to good use. What an axe handle.
And no matter how we got here, this is a match the people have been wanting to see. The Olympic gold medalist taking on the best in the world. A match that can propel both men's legacies even further. And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact. Angle slam.
Angle using all his years of wrestling knowledge to deliver that move.
And quick as a flash, picks the leg, immediately transitioning into the ankle lock.
This is a bad spot. He's all tied. Looking for a crucial escape. Yes, breaking the hold. Saving himself for the time being. And a will Time counter.
Nice takedown there from Angle, and transitions into the ankle lock.
Tap out, tap out.
Here is your winner, and forever, your gold medalist, Kurt
Angle winning his retirement match by making CM Punk tap out, ending an incredible career on a win.
And at WrestleMania, no less, CM Punk tried his best. He took every shot Angle gave him, but the...
Finally, the thing I have been waiting for: the Fiend Bray Wyatt versus CM
Maybe it's
Punk.
only in an alternative timeline, but I'll take the
Amazing.
advantage of any opportunity to share the ring with Kurt Angle, win or lose.
I really want to
As far
unlock
as what
Fiend.
happens if I stay in WWE, there's one more match I'll always wish for. Working with him, even if it was only briefly when he joined the new Nexus, made it abundantly clear to me that he would accomplish anything if he ever committed himself to it.
Amazing.
A return to NXT gave him that chance, and soon Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family were the talk of the wrestling world. They arrived on the main roster, terrorizing any superstar that got in their way.
And Bray Wyatt calmly watches as his family members dismantle Punk.
That included me. And while I have a match at the 2013 Survivor Series that on paper says was against the Wyatt family, it didn't have Bray Wyatt in it. I never got to compete against him once he realized his potential. I would have loved to have The Fiend set his sights on me. The Fiend took wrestling places it had never been before by taking his opponents places they had never been before.
Amazing.
If I had my way, I'd take on The Fiend at WrestleMania 37. And I'd look for solace in the one place that I know to be the great equalizer: Hell in a Cell. He was once in a lifetime. I'm thankful for the time we did have together. But until we meet again, we'll make it happen here in my showcase. CM Punk against The Fiend at WrestleMania. You could choose who you control. But once that door closes, there's no telling what will happen.
It all comes down to this: Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania. A demonic structure built with thousands of square feet of cold steel chain link. And tonight, it will be the battleground for CM Punk and The Fiend.
Being a WWE superstar, you find yourself in a lot of dangerous situations. But right now, I don't think anyone is in a more dangerous situation than CM Punk.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
For the first time ever, guys, CM Punk will enter Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania.
We've seen Punk inside the cell before, but this is something else. Facing The Fiend on the grandest stage of them all. I can't imagine what's going through Punk's mind right now. He has got to be a bundle of nerves.
Yeah, Corey, separately, Hell in a Cell, WrestleMania, and The Fiend are all daunting presences to prepare for. But together, this has to be nearly impossible.
Legends, champions, Hall of Famers, all of them have left their matches against him different. Some scarred, some broken, but none of them have ever been the same again. And here he comes, the Fiend, begging for you to let him in. Tonight he looks to drag CM Punk deep into the darkness inside hell in a cell.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. You don't fight the Fiend. You survive him. Every opponent that has ever crossed paths with the Fiend has been changed forever.
Just look at those eyes, or whatever is hiding behind that mask. There's just pure evil.
This has never been about winning or losing for the Fiend. This has always been about destruction. And tonight, his evil gaze is locked on CM Punk.
Or you could prepare for a wrestler. You could prepare for a fight. You cannot prepare for the Fiend. This being doesn't wrestle with logic. He doesn't wrestle with reason. He wrestles out of pure malice.
Not flinching at the steel structure, not blinking at the tens of thousands here in attendance. To the Fiend, this isn't a punishment. This is his paradise. CM Punk is about to be locked inside the devil's playground with the devil incarnate.
You can hit the Fiend with everything you got, and he'll just keep getting back up. He feeds off the pain, and for as good as Punk is, he may find himself a broken man before he even realizes what's hit him. You can just feel how much tension is in the air here at WrestleMania. CM Punk facing possibly his biggest challenge to date.
There's really no telling what we're about to witness here with the Fiend. We've already seen a lot of diabolical mind games, and I'm sure those are far from over.
This match is going to change Punk forever. Whether he wins or loses, he'll never be the man he was before he entered the cell tonight.
Driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
Just over a year ago, at WrestleMania 36, The Fiend competed in one of the most unorthodox matches in WrestleMania history, the Firefly Funhouse match. He took John Cena on a journey of mental anguish and brutal self-reflection before beating down the franchise and pinning him in the center of the ring. I don't think Cena will ever be the same if we ever see him again.
Should the Fiend look to repeat his masterclass of mind games, it'll be interesting to see how it works on Punk. On one hand, Punk can handle the most extreme mental warfare. But the Firefly Funhouse is where skeletons of a superstar's past are exhumed. Wyatt has plenty of history to pull from when it comes to CM Punk. If he can find the right parts of Punk's psyche to target, he may be able to once again decimate a surefire Hall of Famer on the grandest stage of them all. Stiff shot to the abdomen. CM Punk and the Fiend facing off against each. You can just feel how much tension is in the air here at WrestleMania. CM Punk facing possibly his biggest challenge to date.
There's really no telling what we're about to witness here with the Fiend. We've already seen a lot of diabolical mind games, and I'm sure those are far from over.
This match is going to change Punk forever. Whether he wins or loses, he'll never be the man he was before he entered the cell tonight.
Hoisted up. Incredible power slam.
Well, according to my notes, CM Punk has in-ring experience against Bray Wyatt, but in reality, he's never seen this side of Bray.
Something else to note is that Punk's previous matches with Bray were tag team contests that included the rest of the Wyatt family.
Wow, so Punk's first ever singles match with Bray Wyatt is against The Fiend? I rarely bet against the best in the world, but this is a case where I just might.
This has to be such an uneasy feeling for Punk right now. He's usually trying to outthink his opponents.
Yeah, but how in the world do you outthink something that doesn't even think like a human? I think Punk's going to have to rely on his speed and technical abilities here if he even wants to remotely have a chance at beating The Fiend.
Oh!
Beautiful senton.
The Fiend with an overwhelming attack.
An absolutely punishing series from The Fiend. Punk is looking rocked.
Punk's vulnerable here.
Spiked with a Uranagi.
Something that should not get lost in all of this chaos. Before he was The Fiend, before he was Bray Wyatt, the man under that mask was actually a follower of CM Punk.
Yeah, shortly before Bray Wyatt found his way, he was part of CM Punk.
Oh, he's shoving it down his throat. Night-night.
That might be all Bray needs.
2, 3, no, a 2 count.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
How draining was that? Can it be done again? Can that maneuver be summoned at least one more time?
Both of these men have made careers by changing with the times. Punk has gone from indie darling to extremist to straight-edge cult leader to the best in the world.
I will agree that Punk's ability to evolve
To the sky.
I don't know if Punk can withstand much more of this.
The Fiend is just teeing off on Punk right now.
Oh, taking it to the torso.
Oof.
Oh, right to the throat. Bang! He finds a counter.
Punk now locks in that double under.
Double underhook, trying to muscle them over and
Into a backdrop.
Oh,
Both of these men have had cult-like followings in the WWE locker room, but tonight is purely a one-on-one battle.
for a multitude of reasons, not the least of which
Fiend is down for the count. Immediate kick out by Bray.
how at this point you don't even stay down long enough for a 1 count is beyond comprehension.
And his core might be a bigger target now. Attacking the torso again, doing a little more damage. And that was an efficient form of offense with that move.
I don't know.
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
He wasted no time kicking out there.
He didn't even let the count hit 1.
Just like that, sent out of the ring. Looking to explore every inch of hell here now.
Oh, oof. Well thrown fist finds its mark.
Oh, chin-breaking uppercut.
Oh! Ah, hard punch. Oh, my God.
With an uppercut. And Punk gets countered there, bringing this back into the ring.
Hoisted up. Big power slam.
Oh, he's shoving it down his throat.
The Fiend stops his opponents dead in their tracks.
That could be Punk's demise.
The Fiend wins it.
Here is your winner, the Fiend, Bray Wyatt.
witnessing the end of days here. The Fiend's power is only growing now that he's added CM Punk to his list of victims.
Remember this moment, gentlemen. I think we just witnessed a landmark moment for the entire WWE.
I feel bad for Punk coming up short, but what on earth does this mean for the rest of us?